Yo, what's up, chat? How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing well. So tonight, we are going to utilize a feature I don't really use very often, but should use more of, called Oops All Random. So, what is Oops All Random? Let me go ahead and pull it up on the screen for you. So, in the randomizer, there is a preset option called Oops All Random. And when you select it, every time you hit Roll Seed, it randomizes all of the options outside of preferences for what your seed rolls. So, right now, original chests are set to prioritize, NPCs are set to prioritize, battlefields are set to include, for example. If I hit Roll Seed, that all changes. Roll, roll, roll. So, I did just roll away what I had set, but it's okay because I can just come in here because I've already generated the first seed. And if I just do this and just do like this. I'll get my settings back. So, first seed of the night, we rolled prioritize NPCs, battlefields, prioritize chests and NPCs, include battlefields. Logic has been set to expert. Random starting weapon, no progression. A standard sky coin. Seed vendors is set to standard. 5 boxes in the world, how generous. Brown box contents have been shuffled. Enemies, scale 75, 200%. Bosses are from 25 to 100. We have chaos randomization, but only on mobs. So many bosses and bosses will be left alone, including Dark King. Resistances have been shuffled. Looks like fire is still safe. Enemy density 0. And we have... That makes me want to jump down to battlefield. 5 battlefield quantities, 4 times the learning curve. Okay. Bend level plus 10. Random chaos spellbook. 4 companions. Random start. Shuffle extended. Standard doom castle. Standard access. Crest shuffle. So looks like we have to hunt for Doc. So that should be a fun one. I've been playing a little too structured lately, so I wanted to jumble it up tonight and just get some random chaos going. Thanks. Yeah, no. We'll see how this shakes out. I'm gonna do a couple of the Oops All Random preset, so we'll see how it goes. We'll give it the old shrug. It should be fine. This is fine. It's such a solid rando. What could possibly go wrong? Well, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. Great overworld theme. Level forest. Oh yeah, none of this is shuffled. There's Phoebe. I have Ruben right now. Might be better for the early game to keep Ruben. Meteor's viable for King. Sand coin. Everybody's good spells rolled so high. Ruben's got Quake, he gets Arrow at 25. Phoebe's got Thunder, she gets Fire soon. I might go back and grab her just for the Thunder Fire utility. NPCs are set to prioritize, so let's go see what the old man's got. Cap and River Coin, very nice. Safety save. Because I don't know how strong these enemies are going to shake out to be. We have Forester right there, so spamming spells we are going to be doing. And with 4 times XP curve, we should get Fire here soon, which trees are going to be weak to bombs and arrow. This will be a nice little level boost for the beginning and some cash. And this should give us fire. God, it's so sad that fire does just about as much damage as thunder. Dab bed. Shoutouts to Control XZ for the Tara Branford sprite, by the way. Dude did a great job transcribing some of these FF6 sprites into Mystic Quest. Okay, we know where Phoebe is. Let's grab Tristan for right now, just so we can get his checks out of the way. Tristan gets exit at 19, so in 5 levels. What else does he get? Also gets Thunder in 5 levels. With Battlefield set to include, I have to take into consideration brown box locations purely from the standpoint of there could potentially be an item shuffled into a dungeon that's normally a brown box. This is annoying. We'll come back and do this once we get Phoebe. I really only picked up Tristram just for his check. Let's see, Aquaria. Mobius Crest is good, potentially. We have Crush Shuffle turned on, so Max Ship could be anywhere. There's Kaylee. Is Kaylee's mom set to... Hold on. Kaylee's mom is not set to fight Minotaur, so we have to remember that she's in Libra Temple if I want to go and do Zombie Minotaur. Lady, holding hostage the friggin' Curate of the town. Shameful. And with that, I guess Expert Logic is working as intended, because that puts access to the Windia region in play. And there's Doc. Awesome. So Doc is an Aquaria vendor. Let's see what Spencer's giving away. Yeah, no density is a bit scary just because having to route out XP can be a problem, but with 5 encounters on every battlefield, that should be a non-issue. Okay, I need a claw, but once I get a claw, I can make the Aquaria to Windia trek So I basically have the whole map open. Okay. I might go back. Wind. We'll see if this battlefield's doable with Tristram. Should be. I say as Tristram gets mauled by a squid. That is not a lot of damage. That's right. Squid is resistant to wind, which is now shoot. Alright. That's a no-go. He's just too slow. Thank goodness I went down and grabbed that Aegis. Unfortunately, Tristram still cannot hit the broadside of a barn. This is a fat crab. Yikes, okay. Paying a lot of checks just because of the time investment. There's Tree Wither. We could actually go grab Kaylee. Yeah, let's do that. Let's leave, go grab Kaylee, do Zombie Minotaur. See what checks we get from all that. And then we'll bring Phoebe back and clear those 2 battlefields. Because until I get explosives... I can't do Tristram's checks. Music Shuffle really doesn't like it when you change partners. It always plays like a different song, and then if you enter the menu and back out, it'll try to go back to what it was playing before. Cute. Hey, fire spells. Not bad. Alright, let's go get those 2 battlefields knocked out and also do Wintry Cave check real quick. We'll do Wintry Cave first. We can also peek inside Pyramid. Mask is okay. I don't hate Mask. It just is only useful on 2 floors of Volcano. Let's peek in on Pyramid real quick. Oh, never mind. Pyramid said no. Alright. I need a weapon. I need a weapon, something fierce. I could probably switch to double fire casts. Just barely not enough, and that's a little too dangerous for my liking. Okay, Thunder does it though. The formation I didn't want to see. Nice crit. You hate to see it. Oh, nice. Beholders are weak to fire because fire and bomb swapped. Already at level 9, which is nice. Okay. Seeds! Seed duping allowed? No. Seed duping's not allowed. Dang. Okay. Well, let's go get Mr. Krabs' loot. Hopefully it's something good, and hopefully this fight is manageable. We've also confirmed that there are at least 2 red chests shuffled into brown box locations because of those battlefields. Good intel. I just wish it didn't cost us 5. Five encounters each. Alright, how do I want to deal with this? Let's do single target. Counter slap hurts. Phoebe's going to be doing almost entirely all of the heavy lifting for this fight. Although it looks like Crab did not roll very high. So that's good. Alright, there he goes. Sun coin. Okay. We have the entire world open to us in almost no exploration weapons. Let's go to the Sun coin door. Trying to think where else would be quick that I can do that has guaranteed red chests. Okay. We just need Dragon Claw and Megas and Thunder Rock. Actually, no, we don't even need Thunder Rock. We just need Dragon Claw and Megas. Let's see what is for sale. Well, first of all, we'll check Windhole, because Windhole. And we'll peek Mount Gale, because it's like 5 seconds of walking. Alright. So let's go check Windia. This works out also because now I can, if I get Elixir, I could go finish Kaylee's quests. No, I don't want that book. And also, if I trade out anybody for Phoebe, I can now access her relatively easily. Alright, Grandma and Grandpa's basement is a Libra crest. Kid's basement is Gemini. Alright. Alright, yeah, we're here. Might as well check P Tower. There's no enemies to fight except for the Jerkbird himself. And I don't even have an axe to lock him down, even if I wanted to. Let's see how far in we can get. Megas. So that immediately gets us our Bone Dungeon access, and I might dip real quick to go do that. We'll see. Nothing on 2. Staircases, man. I really only need to peek 4 now. So if I can find where 4 landed. It's 1. For the fans. Not in a huge rush. Alright, there's 4. Awesome. Steel shield. Not awesome. But at least it's done. It's knowledge acquired. Nothing in the armory. So P Tower is basically done. Unless something else shuffled onto that box on floor 3 that I couldn't see. But we'll leave that, you know, we'll leave that as a mystery for another time. Because everywhere else is good. I've checked 5, 6 is clear, 4 is done. 3, I didn't really get a good peek at, but it's fine. Let's go do Bone Dungeon. Because I know there are at least 3 boxes in there, if not maybe more. And we'll pick up Tristram. Clear out that check while we're at it. Besides, Tristram's online with exit as well. So while he won't be great offensively, Rex isn't a big problem because we have life, and also Phoebe really doesn't come online until level 28. With Megas, we could grind out that that battlefield as well. Did not do a good job at peeking that left chest. Alright, Vanilla Quake. I think that's actually the room that Quake is hanging out in as well. Unless that was the seed room. They're basically the same room. Layout-wise, it's hard to tell. Yeah, Bone Dungeon would have 5 checks vanilla. Meteor's huge, by the way. Yeah, I'll take an axe. That opens up a live forest for us to check. And Jerkbird if we wanted. Oh, not a lot of HP at all. 25 to 100%. I could have killed him with Megas. Noble armor. I'm also seed fishing a little bit. Jumbos. I hate it when bombs are locked behind Bone Dungeon. Unless it's megas. Okay, I think that's the whole dungeon. Alright, let's get a little stronger so we can get everybody online. This is not fantastic XP, by the way. This is serviceable at best. That was an interesting little texture pop in. Let's see if it does it again. Watch the left-hand side on the mountains. When I loaded in... Yeah, they start off brown and then they clip to white. I mean, to green. Interesting. 11? There we go. Don't really need cash right now, so let's just go to Fireburg. It's going to be a better region for getting levels, and we can knock out Tristram's Fireburg Inn check while we're here. This battlefield's not awful. As I load into an ambush. But it seems like the stats are low, so... I say that as they have a ton of HP. That is the only benefit of Thunder over the other wizard spells, is the fact that you could toggle it to single target. This thing's got to have like 800 HP. Almost would rather have the slime hedgehog formations. Okay, that's 3 items shuffled in to brown box locations, by the way. But yeah, I would almost rather have the double formations because it would give me more XP. No, do not want Thunder Spell. This takes me to Winter Temple. See who's hanging out with Ruben's mom. It's Ruben, the homebody. He's at home. Shocker. And Flare. Nice. Nice. We can money dump. Okay. Probably could have used a hint robot there, but I didn't feel like talking to Mog. I don't have a claw, so no point in talking to homebody. Do we want to go grab Phoebe? No, not yet. Oh yeah, never mind. I hate Mask. Mask is a dud check in this setting. So is Mirror. White chest has Charm Claw. Okay. We finally have a claw. And we know Medusa has something. Nothing behind her, though. I have Flare. Do I go? Yeah, might as well. We have the HP, might as well. Alright, let's go down. Nope, my guess was incorrect. She was up. Alright, hopefully Thunder should be enough to at least KO a dog, so I could split the damage. Nope. Okay. That's concerning. I got lucky as hell with that, and I will take that. Gonna lose a turn to triage here. Annoying, but it is what it is. Alright, triage turn. Power drain is fine. Tristan's at his vanilla level when you pick him up in the second time in the game. There we go. And now we're moving. Let's see if we can paralyze her. Nope. Already at Baldusa, though. And gone. Hey, Dragon Claw. I'm glad I checked this. We're in go mode. Yeah, we're in go mode. Let's do a little bit of investigating for blue battlefields. One, it'll get me levels. Two, give me a bit of a security blanket. We'll also take some battlefields on the way to Aquaria, just because I want my life book. Because we're hurting on equipment right now. I don't have any accessories. I don't have any helmet. I have noble armor. As a matter of fact, let's just go ahead and do this real quick. Like, I am in technical go mode, but I am not ready in terms of level and spells. And like, yes, I could go hyper aggressive. Rather not. Let me see if I can at least find the life. So we'll get Phoebe online for 5. We'll get 5 more levels, and we'll do our best to get life. I'm not climbing this whole tree. I'm just checking. I was gonna just check first floor, but we have Ghidra here. Do not want to fight Ghidra. We'll check this door. Nothing. Okay. Alright, bust. Okay. I do know there's gonna be one guaranteed chest here, but I do not want to fight Ghidra for that chest. That's not happening. I was hoping one of our displaced chests would be somewhere easy to grab. It was not. Although, speaking of easy to grab, we're going to be in Fireburg anyways. So we'll go check two things real quick. First, we're going to clear out this battlefield, and then we're also going to go get the Moon Helmet and the Life Book checks out of the way at Lava Dome, just because it is so fast to go get those. We could also do Charm Claw. So let's do some leveling. With Flare on the table, this should be pretty quick. And in 5 levels, we'll have Meteor online, so it shouldn't be too bad. Not to mention, we'll be getting enough XP to replace our seeds. So not a huge time loss there. Yeah, the only thing that sucks here is my speed, which is not great. I'm probably just going to switch to defend with Phoebe. Yeah, one more. I'm out of seeds. Damn. I was thinking about it and then I forgot. Man, is this gonna be a full all blue battlefields are duds? This should put me up to 16, which will put Phoebe up to 26. So we'll need 2 more battlefields after this to get up to 28 on her. Also going to top up. Oh, there goes my defend strats. Or not. Doom Dance is not something I want to see. Ever. And I'm confused. I'm dead. Would the extra thunder damage have tipped me over? Don't kill me. So many instant death. Why? I almost died from this encounter again. God bless, these things are brutal. I guess we're going again. Give me the ghost. Okay, there we go. I was like, give me them ghosts. They ain't nearly as bad. That thing has over 700 HP. At least the ghosts are weak. Okay, here we go. Wow, every single blue battlefield was a dud. Ain't that some crap? Also, I said this would be a quick in and out, but then I remembered Dungeon Internal Shuffles turn on, although it seems like at least this room didn't shuffle. Thank you, game. I love having the tin can. It's my favorite. Bro, do I just fight him because I'm here? And there's an item behind him? I'm tempted. I am sorely tempted just because I am hurting for items. And he can only go as high as his vanilla. I will have flare. I might as well. Thunder's not going to be doing any great work, but it's going to be extra. Fire Breath sucks. Fire Breath really sucks. That is Wyvern Breath. I need as many flares as possible, as quickly as possible, to get him out of phase. I think we've already passed it. Thank goodness. Yeah, after 50% HP, his script changes. God, it was paper mache, but boy, was that spooky up front. That's a dud check. I don't need T-Rock. But I guess it'll make freeing the ship faster. You don't technically need T-Rock because with the recent update to 1.7, you can go through Spencer's Cave and there's been access to the spot where you free max ship. You could get there now if you have a claw and you go in through Aquaria. This is like a weirdly semi-vanilla lava dome layout. It's throwing me off. I just want to find Moon Helmet. Game. I just want the Moon Helmet room. I've been trolled. I do technically have access to the spoiler log because I didn't turn it off, but I'm not going to open it. We'll find out where everything was after. Watch it be an Aegis shield. Just like where Aegis shield chest is. Wouldn't be the first time that that Life landed at Doom Castle. Probably won't be the last. Treasury, no red chests. Well, there's one of our displaced items. It's Cure. We have some semblance of triage. Alright, here's a Moon Helmet room. Awesome. Is this even randomized? Got a straight vanilla Moon Helmet. Yeah, let's just leave. I think any other exploration would be a waste of time. We just need one more level. So let's grind out one more level. We'll swing by Charm Claw and then get out of here. I knew it would be these, and I'm actually kind of happy for that because these are going to be good XP. Want to get a gauge on the HP. We just need one more level. That's annoying because they don't have Insomnia yet. All they have is Lullaby. This fight should hopefully put us at 28. Okay, no, one more. Thankfully, Phoebe is immune to sleep. That is so annoying that I will opt to take a different battlefield over it. Why? Why does everything have Doom Gaze? Welcome to the land of instant death where everything kills you just by looking at you. So stupid. Nope. That's technically a check. I should do it. Not in the, not on this other side of the yard. Everything here kills me on this side. Hey, can of soda. Don't tell me Charm Claw Room is behind Jin. I really don't want to kill the genie. It is. I should check this anyways. Survey says, still hate this room. I was hoping to get lucky with a 3 out of 4 chance of, I'm sorry, 1/3 chance of Claw landing somewhere I wanted it to, or 1 in 4, I guess. But nope, lost the lottery. Yeah, 3 charges should be fine. Skelly boys are big. So I gotta remember to take them down like this. Why'd I do that? Oh, because that worked. That's why. And we're at 18. So Phoebe's online now. And there is Mirror. Not what I wanted to see, but it's something to see. Speaking of Mirror. No, I don't want to die Pyramid. We're just going to do this lifeless. Making the executive decision. Phoebe's online. We should just go. And just because I want to show it off, we can free max ship this way. This also works out because Doc is here. So now this nifty little walkway has been added, and if we walk over here, And to go back, we just pop and up. And there we go, on our way back to Aquaria. I think this is technically faster than going all the way around. Not to mention that with Crush Shuffle, ship stock is right here. Obligatory bow of ship check. Nothing. Okay. Hopefully the Gaia armor chest has something good for us. I will take vanilla Gaia armor at this point. Oh, just straight to max Excalibur. It's alright. Eight seeds is good. Alright, nothing over here. Yeah, no, it's a nice little thing to consider now with expert logic. I like it. Aegis Shield chest has... Hey, that's huge, actually. So we're basically armored up. We just don't have life. So we have to be very conscious of Phoebe. And hopefully no instant death gets her. Outside of that, I mean, it is what it is, right? We save. Top up. Oh, it was Battle on the Big Bridge from Final Fantasy V. And survey says... God, these ninjas are terrifying. And a mist. Oh, that's a wipe. The fire attack, man, that thing is brutal. Please die. There we go. Body block, meteor. This should kill. I said should. Die, monster, you don't belong in this world. I didn't even get a level from that. Are you kidding me? Those ninjas give out so much XP. I've been robbed. It's been a minute since I have had to do vanilla layout. Got big spicy meatballs. Just big spicy rocks from space. I'm an idiot. There we go. Once more with feeling. I actually don't have to hit that switch, because you could go around the right side on your way out and then just jump and grapple But there's some old muscle memory I have that says to do it. Can I petrify the gull? It sounds stupid, but I want to try it. First, let's clear out the dogs. The dogs scare me. For good reason. They have a ton of HP, and if Phoebe dies... that is super sketch. Okay, cool. Okay. Ailments did not roll the right way, but it's fine. He is trying to kill me. So hard. Alright, goodbye. Another level is nice. Yeah, because you could just do this. Yo, drink up. How's it going? That is annoying. There we go. Turn into a triage bot really quick. I think he rolled 50%-ish. He's gone. Okay, that was 25. He was made of paper mache. Once you have the level thresholds you want, no encounters is really nice. Because then it's all just movement based. Alright, time to fry me a chicken. Let's see. What's he got? He's actually weak to earth, so this is gonna be really good. Clear out the mobs. This might actually kill. We love the glitch slice shield. Bosses' attacks are not randomized, by the way. So things like pile driver can still happen. But it looks like he's 25%, so yeah, he's gone. When pile driver hit me for like less than 600, I was like, oh, you're weak. We take those. So let's see. King's got vanilla. I'll grab some heal pots from the last room up here. That's fine. Okay, 3 hits on phase 1. That puts him roughly at about like 50 to 75-ish, but each phase rolls independently of each other, so I still don't know how much HP he's at. Hate that move. Okay, I need to do this. This is a gamble. Okay. This is really a gamble now. Because if he Mega Whites, this is GG. Gold Web's almost as bad. It's recoverable. Yep, there it is. That was delayed. Alright. This is doable. We're just gonna have to play a little defensively in phase 2. One spark is fine. It's not gonna make too much of a difference in my flare casts. The big one I care about anyways is Phoebe. She's going to be doing most of the casting, so as long as she doesn't get hit by Spark, we're good. That's fine. Alright, cool. So now we go full Madam President. Because gold webs exist. Alright, this is not optimal. I would prefer King to go first, then Phoebe. It's because any triage I do here is going to be basically nullified by the next turn. But we'll work it out like this. So if we're always going to have Phoebe go first, we'll have off turns. So and then every time I get picked up, yeah, I'll still be defending. So it kind of works out, but it's a little more clunky. It's not as clean as the optimal order would be. The other thing that's spooky about this is I don't know if I'm going to consistently outspeed King. Sometimes he gets a wild hair and he will just go first. So in some cases I've seen it to where Phoebe's almost like 90% of the time going first, but then every now and again King will just go, no, I win, and go. And that can lead to like a wombo combo of doom. Not what I wanted. Why was I not defending? That was weird. Alright, phase 4. Yeah, this is about a 50% King. That's fine. I might be able to push this. Let's do this. F it. Die. There we go. I had a feeling I was close. I was like, can I eke this out? Alright, nice. First one done. All in all, not bad. I feel like I could have gone faster. But I'm glad I padded that out and looked for a couple extra things anyways. This king was the great equalizer. Alrighty. So we've rolled a couple times. Let's see our new settings. Alright. Prioritize red chest, NPC set to include. Battlefields are prioritized this time. Standard logic, standard sky coin, random starting weapon. Defeat Jin, 2 boxes. 50 to 125, 75 to 100, that's a little more close. 50% enemy density, balanced dynamizer. Weakness shuffle again, mobs and bosses. King's gonna be vanilla. Boss rush with freed ship. No overworld shuffle, no crush shuffle, no map shuffle. Random starting companion, 4 standard, Ben +5, extended spellbook. 2.5, random 1 through 10. Okay. Let's let her rip. I have to rename my my ROM file to get the MSU1 script to work. And there we go. We got a GBA link. Alrighty. 3, 2, 1, go. With NPC set to include. A little more annoying. The towns are pumping. We're gonna keep Tristram for right now because Bone Dungeon checks. At least our mystery chests have been a little earlier scattered out this time, and we have a weapon that's viable. Hey, Tiny. Hope your day is going well. We're doing the Oops All Random preset tonight, so I've just been hitting roll and seeing what wackiness the randomizer site's been spitting at me. Hey, Cupid, we take those. 6? And we're not. Sometimes you just need a day to rest. I'm gonna try to at least get to level 5 through here. We're at 2.5 times XP. Hey, if that's what your body needs, it's what your body needs. Rest, food, water. Don't forget to hydrate, chat. There we go. I have never heard of Volvic. But if it's anything like Pedialyte or Gatorade, that's a good call. Ah, okay. Almost level 5. This would have been faster if I had bombs, but beggars can't be choosers. Speaking of bombs, King is going to be weak to big space rocks. He's going to be, well, not weak, but he's going to be susceptible to space rocks and flare, it looks like. Oh, that's nice. I do like me some flavored water drinks. Trissom, I hate you. You stingy, stingy jerk. Oh yeah, we also have enemies inside the dungeon for once. That's good. A lot of people don't hydrate properly. Can really throw you off. I picked the wrong side. Alright, let's go see what's in Aquaria. With freed ship, we just need coin and Mobius crest. And cap. I don't even need Dragon Claw or Megas. The axe is nice, by the way. We should actually go back. Because now we could check level Forest and then go get that red chest we saw in Forest. That's the good boy. My dingus. He's such a potato. But he is our potato. His name's Gray. He's been getting fat and been eating after the kids. True. He's a potato kind of dog. He also thinks he has thumbs, and he likes to operate like he has them half the time. Alright, Phoebe is in her vanilla location. I've already done Tristan's check, so I might as well just take her. I just saw 10 fights. Alright, nothing in Phoebe's house. Yeah, partner, equal Ben, +5, +10 are all really nice settings. No heal potions. Alright, that's Gemini. Alright, crests aren't shuffled. Sorry, I'm already having seed bleed from our last seed. Battlefields are guaranteed, though. This is second seed Sky Ranger, but I completely blanked on the state of play. Give me the highlights. Didn't anything good get mentioned? Anything exciting? Or is it just more of what we know is going to be coming out here soon? Oh, Dragon Claw. Oh, that's nice. Like a port with upscaled graphics or like a straight up remake? John Wick game sounds interesting. Didn't they already make a John Wick game though? I could have swore there was like a strategy, like John Wick, like. Oh, man, Legacy of Kain. People are gonna be eating good. People love Legacy of Kain. I never played them outside of the demos when I was a kid. Oh, nice. I'll be interested to see that. Not gonna lie, I have a soft spot for Kratos' current voice actor, but that's just because I grew up watching Stargate SG-1 with my dad, and I loved Teal'c. Like, he was such a cool character. Wow, 10 fights. No, this is gonna take forever. Alright, I might want to go loot Pyramid first. Yeah, I grew up watching the Sci-Fi Channel a good amount. Just because my dad liked, you know, Star Trek, Stargate SG-1. Eureka was good. I liked Eureka until it kind of trailed off. What else was on? Just little odds and ends that would pop up on the Sci-Fi Channel were always nice to watch. I gotta do 2-pillar setup. I hate doing 2-pillar setup. I already botched it. I like default brained to 3-pillar. A singular fish stands in my way. A singular fish is now dinner. I do have Dragon Claw, so I'm going to have a lot of good single target damage going on here. No spells, though, outside of Thunder, which I'm going to use to thin out the herd here right now. A little too split. Oh, no. Well, that sucks. I can give it one more try, see if I can burn through them before that happens. I might not be able to, though. Come on, damage. That whip tongue keeps coming out. There we go. Okay. Big damage. Elixir. Okay. Not ideal, especially with NPC checks being set to include, but it is what it is. We'll be able to check noble armor and this check over here. Nice miss, my lord. Guys, what I got? Love that sleeping spray, by the way. This is the sprite of him washing up on the beach. It's a great choice. A double thunder here should be enough to kill. Nope. Okay. Should have saved it. Oh well. Ow. Oh. Lamias are weak to water. BB has a bow. Night sword. French vanilla. At least we have mirrors so we can see how many enemies are in our way. Shouldn't be too many. So far, I haven't peaked anything too great. Why are there so many enemies with blind attacks in here? And why am I still missing even though I'm not the one who's blind? There we go. Oh, nice. Red chest rolled right there. Excalibur. It's great damage. Really great damage. Instead of taking a chance and missing there, just opted for the guaranteed hit. Let's see, anything in here? Bird. Every time. Every time with the missing. Ow. A little bit of triage here. I'm on fire. There we go. All right, nothing. I'm secretly hoping for bombs to be in Noble Armor Room. Oh, there's actually a couple reds in here. But yeah, I'm hoping for bombs in here. Burb. Yeah. Burb is the word. Alright, nothing here. We might just be able to just drop down, yeah. Hey, what did I say? Hoping for bombs, got my bombs. Can I get some seeds? Moon helmet's nice though, I'll take that. That opens up one more check for us. That means Night Sword box is available now. And cure poison because I hate the wasted time from ticking. Burbs. X-Cow should do enough to kill. I hope. Okay, they have more than 371. But less than 600. So they probably have like 500 something health. Hit the wrong shoulder button. Hate it when I do that. Hey! Rewarded. We got flare. Let's go. I'm gonna use my ill-gotten gains right now. Get me out of here. Nothing behind the glass. There is something behind him, though. We're just gonna have to do this with Xcal, because I don't want to leave and come back. Can I get a crit, please? Crit, por favor. Yo, what up, Adra? Thanks for stopping by. Hope there was something interesting for you at the State of Play, because I have a feeling that's where everybody's coming from. Ah, the Desperation Sting. So that's how you know when he's low on HP, chat, is he'll start throwing out moves that hit both of you, even though it's not the waterfall attack. And take that long. Yeah, might as well just pop over and do Bone Dungeon real quick. I too live in the far, far away kingdom of the United States of America. It definitely is a fantasy land these days. But hopefully work wasn't too bad for you. Kick off your boots. The far, far away land of the UK. I've been, as a student ambassador, I've been to Europe, the western part of Europe, so France, Switzerland, Austria, Italy. I got to go to the Vatican, but that was over the course of like a month, so about 35 days of travel. I didn't get to stay anywhere for too long. I would love to make it back over the Atlantic and go visit, you know, the UK, because I've never been. I want to go back to all the places I've visited in Europe. I mean, the dream is for me to rent a motorcycle and just kind of tour all over. I don't know how feasible that would be, but I would absolutely love to do that. Although I say rent a motorcycle because there's no way in hell I'm importing my bike to the UK or Europe just to tour. That would be absurdly expensive. This is 10 fights. I forgot how bad 10 fights feels. It's like you're just stuck here forever. I can't believe we did this in vanilla. I don't need to see to kill you. Two left. So fun fact, chat, when I was testing the self-destruct settings, where all the enemies self-destruct and kill you, I found out that if you game overed on a battlefield while also winning by the last enemy blowing itself up, on the last encounter, it would roll over from 1 to 255 fights left. That was a fun bug to find. So in order to clear the battlefield and get the reward again, after you clicked yes to continue, you would have to complete the battlefield 255 more times. Needless to say, that's been fixed. It is no longer an issue. Cannot happen anymore. But it was fun to find the bug. There's my river coin. I don't know why I hit defend. Phoebe can't actually defend. I set her to defend for the sake of time. Less animation equal get through faster. Alright, nothing. But yeah, I think for next stream, I'll see if I can set up an auto tracker for it, and then I want to do a couple seeds of the, well, I say a couple, but obviously it might take me more than one stream to finish. Play some of the Majora's Mask recompiled randomizer. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game. So switching it up a little bit, playing something a little bit different, just so I don't get burnt out on Mystic Quest. I also want to make some time to get some practice runs in for Dragon Valor. I want to try to retake the world record. Right now I'm in second place. So I need to get back to the grindstone, and I need to see if I can find any like breaks, like sequence breaks. I think we have the game as optimized as we can on technical movement. I think at this point it's just a matter of finding ways to skip segments of the game. Like glitches, essentially, is what we have left to find. Hey, 10! Thanks for the raid. How was stream, bud? Hopefully it was a good one. Nothing crazy happening. So far, so good. We're doing the Oops All Random preset setting tonight. So I'm just letting RNGesus take the wheel, setting it to Oops All Random and hitting roll a couple times. So far, it hasn't been too egregious. Last seed, I took it a little aggressively and it paid out. This seed doesn't seem too intense. It's, let's see. No overworld shuffle, no crest shuffle, no map shuffle. So I'm really out of my element here. Going vanilla red chest. The only thing that's set to include is NPCs. But we have freed ship, so as soon as I get my way over to Windia, all I really need is to find Captain's Cap. And we are in go mode. Come on, thank you. And we're on expanded spellbook for companions, so no wacky spells, unfortunately. So uncommon for me, I know. Normally I'm running all sorts of wild stuff. Oh no, let's see what the vendor's selling first. Survey says arrows. Okay, cool. Money saved. Ruben's hanging out with Gaia armor. Hello. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Tristan, what do you have? Holding out on me. Oh yeah, Jin's blocking seats. We gotta go kill him. Do I feel like doing that right now, though? I think I'd rather go defeat Medusa. No, I want to unblock Jin so I can get access to my seeds. Come here, Ruben. Alright, fingers crossed there's something good in Charm Claw chest. Nothing in here. I'm so glad I have exit now, because I hate the third room in here up before Jin. Alright, back to being punchy boys. I'm gonna save my flare cast for Jin. Not gonna lie, having Excal this early has been really nice. Been some nice consistent damage when I only have jumbos. Red caps are spooky. Let's see. What do they have? Doomgaze. Of course they have Doomgaze. Jerk. It never fails, man. Red caps always get me. Red caps and salamanders. And centaurs. Those are the three enemy types that like somehow always manage to get something wild on the enemizer and just KO me. Without fail. Giant's Axe? Not as good as Excal. Giant's Axe is such a disappointing weapon. I feel like it should do like more damage than Excal to offset the fact that Excalibur gives you a speed bonus. But the math just, I don't think it works out. So it's just not a good weapon overall. Unless it's the only weapon you have, then I guess it's fine. Get rid of these red caps before they kill me. Salamanders. Okay, that's not so bad. Survey says nothing. I hate this room. I just want this one little ledge on the right over here to be put out by one more block so I could peek this box and not have to ever worry about it. Well, 2 tiles technically, but you know what I mean, chat. Why has there been an enemy at the end of every conveyor belt? I'm just here to kill a genie. I have words for your boss. Bro, your accuracy is too high. You have to... No! Red caps, man. Oh yeah, I forgot we gave Ruben Blizzard. Every time. We are at 50%, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Are positions shuffled? No, the positions are not shuffled. That's why there's one at the end of every conveyor belt. I was wondering what was happening. That's nuts. That's how long it's been, chat. It's been so long since I haven't shuffled enemy positions that I thought I was going insane. In that I was like, why are there enemies at the end of every conveyor belt? Because in vanilla, there's enemies at the end of every conveyor belt. Alright, that's a good loadout. We'll clean up the Skelly boys, start casting Flare, and get out of here. Morningstar does more damage than Blizzard. He's a big one. Right? Is it even randomized? The world may never know. I am at the whims of Oops All Random. Can of soda. What you gonna do? I thought I was gonna get something good, but instead I got a beverage. Now I'm stuck with Ruben. In his defense, he does get white the soonest out of all of your partners. Let's not downplay how great that can be. Also, we could go see Mega Man now. We have multi-key. Mega Man with the Mega Plan says... What you got, dude? Cure pots. Man, I swear, half the time, include might as well just say exclude. No, I would not. Otto, I'm not gonna hand you this rock because it's slow. Fine. No, wait. Yeah, I will. I don't have wake water. That was my last decider. And have you been playing with the new entrance into Spencer's Cave yet? It's actually really cool. I like it a lot. By new entrance, I mean a new way to get to the Mega Grenade spot in the cave that's been added. Ship is freed. Bow of ship. Bow of ship. There's something on the bow of ship! Let's go! Get out of my way! My beloved bow of ship. Bro, all my homies hate Stone Gaze. There we go. You can take yourself and your Axe body spray out of the way. No, I'm gonna die. Thank you. Libra, okay. That's something. It's gonna be really good XP. Especially since water weakness rolled into shoot weakness. So these lamias do not stand a chance. Also, I like how I killed Jin for seeds and then proceeded to not pick up any seeds. Because I was more interested in checking Windia Bender. Like an idiot. Shoot rolled in the water. Okay. Missed. Hey, Captain. Thanks for stopping by. We're just getting beaten up horrendously. Got stone beaked, man. Can you, like, not miss, please? How am I not getting these petrification procs? And how are you still missing? She at least hits once. Like, come on. Thank you. And it wasn't even enough. And then I missed. I do not remember these enemies having this much evasion. Are these 125 gargoyles? And there's that. This might as well be a boss fight. This is ridiculous. Absolutely insane. I should have just cast exit and cut my losses. You are still alive. Bro, can you not? That took way too long for that to just end with me dying. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Oh, now you want to crit. Get the hell out of here. Just get out. I don't even want your experience anymore. I just want you to just get out of here. That was so annoying. Meteor. I don't have a hat. I should go buy seeds. I hate how exiting the ship puts you on the dock spot instead of the ship. So for some reason my brain breaks every time. It's like, no, you should go this way. It's like, no. Give me all your seeds. I killed your big mean genie. Sweet carrots. We're alive again. Let's see. That's not anything good. Vanilla enemy placement is going to be a little irksome. Indeed. So sweet and delicious. How are they outspeeding me when I have a speed bonus on? I've come to this mountain looking for a hat, and you will provide for me a hat. I need one silly hat to go kill the Dark King. By the way, keep checking brown box locations because NPCs have been set to include. So things like that can happen. I guess it's fine with enemies being placed in the way because then at least I get to level up Phoebe some more sun coin. Hey, Cuden. How's Dev going? I saw you got your own dedicated channel in the FFR Discord. Very nice. Now you don't have to repost in like 3 different places. Must be nice. Ah, nicely killed. Ow. I could imagine. I'm genuinely surprised with you making the rando companion for, you know, most of the games in the FF4All Discord that you like didn't already have it. Yeah, live split integration would be fantastic. I think that's my only complaint with the timer is like the timer is awesome. I just can't pause it. At least not that I know of. For all I know, I'm just missing the option to be able to pause the timer over here. But I do love how it is tied into the code triggers for starting and final hit on DK. That's been really nice. So no complaints here. Also saw your post that you were going to be working on getting the crystals, and you got the hex codes from Ham for that. So that'll be exciting. Now I'm out of seeds. Is duping allowed? I can't run. Seed duping has been disabled. I've been bamboozled. Ah, okay. I mean, that is a method. You would kill both of us, jerk. This mountain is giving me hell. Why is it always dogs? Why is it whenever I have any problems, it's dogs? Ow. Get out of the way. Oh, sweet. That'll be very nice. Obviously, I don't use splits for the rando, but that's not to say that there aren't people who don't use splits for the randomizer. I'm just one of those folks who don't. I just need a timer. Ooh, red chest. I need 8 more levels to get Phoebe fully online. And I'm only doing this in case something really mean happens and Hat rolls into the chest behind Hydra. Which I hope to goodness it doesn't happen, but man, it can happen. The rest of these checks are just gonna have to wait until they get megas. We have not done Wintry Cave yet either. Hey, okay. The rest of these checks do not have to wait. I have obtained megas. Also, I love how I said I didn't need megas or Dragon Claw to complete this seed. And have basically gone through enough to get megas and Dragon Claw. Also, what happened with my turn order there? I feel like the seed has been taking forever, but the settings aren't really that bad. So I'm like, what's happening here? Why is this taking so long? 6 pseudopod? No, get out of here. Hollow helmet's really nice. I just want a hat. Like, a helmet's a nice gesture game, but I really just want a silly hat. Then I promise I'll leave. I'll leave you alone. No, not the hat. I need that. I need that to let a grumpy old man let me borrow his ship. I can't believe you've done this. I'm ruined. Okay, what vampires hide out in a volcano? Anybody explain that one to me? That's very generous of you. That's arrow. Okay. We're leaving. Does Aaron have it? I hope Aaron doesn't have it. People generally don't like earthen caves from what I remember, Captain. Earthen caves are generally frowned upon. No, I don't want the thunder seal. I know where it is. It's at a vendor. Let's go to Windia. Oh, you had Bupkis. Let's see. Yes. P-Tower. Okay. I do want to take this battlefield because I do want to get Phoebe online. We just need to get 6 more levels out of her. Boy howdy. Oh yeah, Mog's a snitch. That robot will rat you out for money in a heartbeat. Don't trust him. He's a terrible secret keeper. Why are you two so fast? That did so little damage. And I didn't get a level? What is with these fish? Nice miss. That's gonna kill me. Close to it. I forgot she has Blizzard. Why does it do so much damage? Do you want to build a snowman? I've never seen a 1200 damage snowman. Seriously, that was ridiculous. I wish I could kill these guys in one flare cast. I might be able to switch it up and do Blizzard into Flare. Let me see if Flare kills these two. Because if that's the case, I could definitely switch up and then doing Blizzard into Flare. Yes, okay. Oh, so generous. We got a level. Okay. This should kill much faster. All for Kitty Cat Claw. Okay. I kind of want Wife. That's what I wanted to come over here and look at, but... I'll never get life in the life temple. It still has not happened to me yet. Alright, let's just go to P-Tower. We'll have to probably do another lifeless run, which is unfortunate. Alright, nothing in the armory. For the fans, I'll save Norma for the fans. I do want life. Oh, hold up. It's on the 3rd floor. See, that's my secret that's not so well kept about being an American, is I'm just dead on the inside. I do a great job at imitating having life, but you know, I'm just a zombie. Zombie, a. Steel shield does not spark joy. Hey, bomb weakness is vanilla. Let's go. Oh, they're fat beholders. I'm on fire. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Curry's delicious. I was gifted a spice set for Christmas from my wife. I had like vindaloo and like butter chicken mixes and like basically like I think it was 10 different spice blends of different types of curry and seasonings for like other traditional Indian dishes. Super tasty. I have to get like the brand. It was a really solid gift. To win, so big rocks and a snowman. It's all right. We're all kind of weird. We're on the internet. You have to be weird. It's the law. I don't make the rules. It's just a series of tubes. Don't worry about it. Worth it. I will always take, if there's one beholder in a group, I will always take the trade to do more damage and just take the reflect. Like right here. Because I still win out in terms of action economy on the next turn. And menuing the heal up really isn't that bad. Let's go this way. Such a trash formation. No, it can't get away. Awesome. Can I just get a crit, please? Nope, I'm gonna die. It's fine. God, she is not level 31 yet. Did you guys see what floor that big chicken was on? I missed it. Magic green. Nice miss, Phoebe. You're getting to be as bad as Tristram. $28. Alright, big chicken's on floor 5. Which means I have to go back up and hit the switch. Or do I? Hold on. What floor was Pat on? 4? Bro, please. Fourth? Okay. I was hoping for the petrification kill. And I missed. So much HP. Yeah, we're not gonna bother with life. We're just gonna go. Big rocks and a snowman. I just need 3 more levels. All right. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. Let me check these 2 chests real quick. No. No. Cool. We're out. All right, let's get our levels. We'll go check in on Spencer. I didn't want to blow up his cave. It's gonna take time that I don't want to spend. Oh, never mind. It just skips the animation. Sweet. Tell me life is in here. No. It's not what I wanted. It's fine though. Let's see. 7 fights should be enough. Hey, Tin Tails. Alright, these guys are weak to snowmen and big rocks. Cool. Beam sucks eggs. Nice, big damage. That's alright. He didn't miss too much. I have been rolling oops all random on the preset page for the randomizer all night. So we've gotten this deceptively difficult bag of debauchery here. We're at Ben level +5, but we're on Spellbook Extended. So it's taking forever to get Phoebe online. She needs to be level 31 before she gets white. And I don't even have life. So... this is the encounter I didn't want. This is actually the second seed for today, and it might be the last one because I think the wife and kids are going to be getting home here soon. But we still got a good little ways. Like I said, I got to grind up to level 31. I would like to find life at some point. And thankfully, the VODs are always auto-saved on YouTube. I need to get better about making my thumbnails like immediately afterwards. I've been kind of lazy about it. Oh, nice free real estate. We love that. Why does one of you always... It's like one always makes it past us in turn order. It's like at least one, if not all of them. One more to go. Look, you just can't lose to Guile's theme, that's all. I was hoping it was going to land on one of the battle themes, but it did not, sadly. Alright, let's go find one more battlefield. Actually, let's check a live force real quick. Mummies don't like big rocks. They scare them. I should be able to get one more level on ship if I don't get it on the way to the giant Sax chest. Yeah, Guardia Forest is such a nice chill bop. I wish it would loop properly. But unfortunately, MSU doesn't remember where it left off on the track. Otherwise, it would be perfect. What are you boofing at me for? Huh? You boofing? My dog's being silly. Alright, let's take these encounters right here. Having a grind like this kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, one more level. And then we will be ready to go. Yes, yes, I know. Sorry, my dog's boofing at me. Dude, I gotta get to level 31. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. Alright, let's how much XP do I have left? Alright, 5k? Three more fights should do it. hopefully. And then take this fight, and then I know there's a guaranteed gargoyle on the way to Mac, and then we should be good. Alright, there we go. Finally! I feel like that took forever. Yes, I'll check the Aegis Shield chest, just to see if life is hanging out in Doom Castle. Oh yeah, which layout did we get? We got Boss Rush. Okay. Take your stupid hat. I had a lot of money. Ninjas. A little bit of extra XP never hurt anybody. The stronger I get, the more HP I have, the less likely I am to have Phoebe KO, because King has vanilla moveset. I never checked Suncoin door. I'm an idiot. You watch, life is like right there. Tell you what, since we're here, we're not going to be able to go anywhere else. Let's take a look at the spoiler log. I almost never look at this thing. Where is life? Yeah, there's white. Alright. Life book. Ah. Okay. So life book was in North Focus Tower. I would have needed Wake Water to go get that. Or use the exit warp glitch. Well, if things get bad, I'll go do that. For now, though, it's fine. The crit's nice, but I would like the petrify. There we go. Chad, I will be right back. This dog really wants my attention. what is the exit glitch? So if you go to Sealed Temple and use the Gemini Crest to warp to the Wintry Temple, and then use exit, you will end up in the upper frozen section of Aquaria when you're not supposed to be up there. So you can get up there without having wake water. By using that, you can access North Focus Tower to do the Venus Key check and check the Blizzard spell location. Good damage. You think we have enough seeds? Fireball. Agreed. Unfortunately, it's all random, so I don't get to choose. One day it'll land on Guile's theme. And it will be glorious. And there should be a dead chicken. Yeah. I figured we were good. Alright, we'll save before king. Just in case we have to end up going to get life, but we shouldn't need it. I have beaten King at like way worse settings, so he's got his vanilla moveset. Iron Nail is annoying, but not the end of the world. Alright, phase 1 down. Alright, so he can be as low as 75% or at vanilla 100%. So, unfortunately, Wildham has made it to where it always plays Dark King's theme on his fight. Oh, well, that's a wipe already. It's because of that Iron Nail. Okay. I wasn't paying attention to the damage threshold. He's also fast. Spark is fine. Spark just lowers your attack. Phoebe almost never attacks. She's always using spells. Alright, Fire Sword. Alright, he's going first, so we have to go Madam President strats on Forge. True. He's so fast, man. The annoying part of this is I'm having an inconsistent fight. So Phoebe's generally going first, but there are going to be instances where he goes first, like that are going to put me in kind of the danger zone, especially for this phase. And this is why I'm leaving Phoebe on auto for right now. How did I outspeed her that turn? That is insanity. The game is trying to hoodwink me. What happened to her speed? Why is she suddenly going last? Okay, now she's going first. Like I said, absolutely wild turn order stuff here. Do I have heal? I do. Okay. If not, I have heal potions, so it should be fine. Garland, you traitorous word I can't say. You fiend. Oh yeah, no. Dark King's true form is randomized. Like my favorite setting. Let's do this. Close to killing me, but not quite. Having over 1,000 HP helps a ton, but it does not guarantee anything. We'll take a free turn. That sucks, but that does also trigger double cure, so that actually works out to be really nice for turn order. I'm actually in a really good spot because I can't be one-shot by any of the moves. If I can live through laser, I can live through anything. Silver webs is friggin' terrifying. Okay. Here's what we want to do. Defend. Life. We're going to do this in 2 turns, chat. Defend. Cure. Alright. Those webs. Okay. And then... and then I'll trigger the double cure. Okay, there we go. Poison's annoying, but we'll get through it. Damage. Silver web sucks. I hate when it lands on her. Ow. That was sketchy AF. If you look at Ben's power set and the power set from the characters in this game, the Mystic Quest characters are actually pretty friggin' strong. Time. It's kind of wild how much they get done with just 2 party members at a time. I would love to see Ben put it in a Dissidia game and use all of his weapons and some of his spells. But I know they'll never do it. The cowards. But that's GG. We're done. That was deceptively difficult. It was actually mildly annoying, but it's fine. But yeah, so next stream we'll probably be doing Majora's Mask recomp. The PC recomp, and yes, I'll be running at 60 frames because I really like what they've done with the recomp project. But until next time, chat, that's going to do it for me. I'll see you all then. Take care.